Lame. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you
can. I finally speak?
You can go.
Oh, finally. I can finally speak, y'all. All right, the chains are coming out.
But make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button. At the same time, turn that notifications on so you don't miss an episode. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Logically Podcast. We're with the boys here. How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great. How you
doing, Mo?
I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too. I don't really know what to do with my hands. It's a little
I don't
bit
either.
weird.
It is weird. All right,
It's
let's
such a
stop
weird
that.
intro. That sounded funnier in our heads before this all started. How's you guys this week? How you doing?
Good. I'm glad it's not raining outside. It's nice and sunny.
Yeah, it was a long week.
Yeah, feels fantastic. I'm a boss now, so you guys will have to talk to me in that tone. If you guys don't, then I'll write you guys up. Just FYI.
Okay.
Could you imagine, bro? We have whole written slips you could write. He's our HR guy.
Chet, disrespect. Throw it back at him.
We got a guest here today.
Hell yeah.
It's really hot in here. As
It is warm.
Yo, but that wind feels fantastic right
I don't
now.
feel it. I don't feel it at all.
Well, you don't feel anything. You know why?
Not currently.
Because you're a devil, right?
Apparently.
I'm going after
This is
you.
what you're
I'm
trying to get
motivated.
all the viewers to think.
You know what's funny? A lot of people always be like, they'll ask me a question. They'll be like, that's banter between you and Chet, right? I'm like, yeah, it's all banter.
Nah,
Like,
that's
it's
all
not-
real. They actually don't like each other at all. They
We
hate each other.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to fight
This
you
is
outside.
strictly business.
Strictly business.
You should see them off the podcast.
Yeah.
No. You fuck with me every time now. I don't trust you at all.
God.
So we do have a guest in the building today. This person is taking the scene by storm in the music scene right now.
Hell yeah.
And it's not just the music that's crazy, but everything this person puts out is the highest quality that there could be when it comes to visuals, audios, which is super obviously important. So, warm welcome to Angelikah Fahray. Oh, you don't know what to do with your hands either, huh?
I'm so
Yes.
nervous. The tension between you guys is just...
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
And you're not stressing about the heat in here right now?
It's okay. It's been so cold and raining.
I know
for
it's
so
been such a
long.
long week with rain. Do you get seasonal depression at all?
Very.
I do so bad, especially when it rains.
Yeah.
That was right into it. Sorry to ask you
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
I mean, that's where I just actually released a song today. It's called "Catch Me Outside."
I know.
Yes.
We were just listening to that right before you got here.
Yeah, and that's where the seasonal depression went.
You
It went into that song.
picked a good day for it to come out too.
Hell
Finally, when the sun
yeah.
comes back out too.
Yeah. It's
Everyone's
like God's
got it.
blessing us.
That's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I thought you were doing the hand thing.
Pray.
again.
We're all praying.
So how long? I mean, obviously we're gonna ask you questions like we don't know you at all. Okay, so like
Yeah.
for say, when did you decide to get into music? What was really inspiring for you?
So I've kind of always been into music, especially when I was 4 years old. I saw Whitney Houston
Yeah.
performing on TV, and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, I want to do that. And then ever since, like, I've just been like dabbling with music. And the first time I was able to sing, which was in chorus, I did it. And I did, what do they call it? Band. I did band in high school and stuff. I did the clarinet. It only lasted a year.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've done band or anything.
I did
right?
band.
I
I
did
had a
band too.
trumpet.
You had the trumpet. How long
Yeah.
did you last there?
Not long because apparently the drummers were the cool kids, and I thought the trumpets were gonna be the cool kids.
Dude,
I learned
would
real
think.
fast.
I wish I would have done band in school, but at the time I thought I was like too cool to play an instrument, and now I'm like, dude,
You regret it,
I
right?
regret it so bad. So bad.
You don't
Yeah.
play
It's not
any
too
instruments?
late.
I don't. And I love music.
So you play instruments or you just sing?
I play guitar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I play guitar. I dabble with piano,
Oh, I love the piano.
and yeah, it's
Beautiful,
so good.
beautiful.
It's so good. So yeah, I've just been doing music ever since then. I've been in like cover bands and writing my own songs. And
That's what I was gonna ask you too. Are you the power behind all the creative stuff you put out?
Pretty much, yeah.
So you don't have like group of writers or anything, or to help you with it, or
Not really. Now I'm collaborating with some writers.
Yeah, that's
but,
awesome.
Yeah.
How long does it typically take you to write a song?
It depends.
the vibes.
The vibes. It's
all
all
about
about
the
the
vibes.
vibes. Like sometimes the songs just write itself.
Yeah.
And then other times, like, you just got to sit and like think about the concept and like what sounds cool at the moment.
Do you ever get so as a singer songwriter myself?
Yeah.
I'll like what you said. Sometimes it writes itself. It's huge. You're driving, you find a beat on YouTube, you like the instrumental of it, and it just comes to you. There's sometimes where you feel like you have to force a song when you're trying to write it. Do you ever get discouraged halfway through it and then give up on it?
Oh yeah, I start songs and I just toss it.
I'm
I'm
literally
just
the
like, it's
same
not
way.
even worth it.
It's the worst part. Being a musician is a huge mind game when it comes to stuff like that.
Tell me about it. It's so lame.
It's
So lame.
so lame.
So lame. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you
Can I finally speak?
You can go.
Oh, finally. I can finally speak, y'all. All right, the chains are coming out. We were listening to one of your songs earlier. I think it's called Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Yes, I by the way, I'm very like into instrumentals. That's how I get hooked in, and so when you're looking for, obviously you say you go with the flow, the vibe or whatever. When you find something that has like a nice, instrumentals or anything like that, do you feel like that energizes you to like write music for that song? Like, do you, all right.
Definitely. Yeah. There's some instrumentals that are better than others. Like
Yeah.
if the production is good, if the chords are good, like I'm more heavy on like the R&B, what's the word I'm looking for? The minor chords in music. It's just so good. And that's what makes it easy for me to just be like, oh, I got an idea. Like immediately a melody comes in my head, boom, write it down. But if the instrumental is kind of like, it's just
You're not feeling it.
I'm not
Yeah.
feeling it. I have to try harder. I need writers in the room.
Right.
And it's just not even worth the time.
And it's like, because I'm sure you've put out a song that you feel like you forced when you wrote it a little bit.
Yeah.
And even if it's like the best song like that you've ever made, it doesn't have the same feeling to it, like as the person who puts it out.
Yeah, totally. It's too tried.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're harder on yourself when you are like trying to be an artist or whatever, or if you're making music, or if you're trying to become like a, if you're trying to, I'm trying to find a way to say this. It's kind of hard, but like when you're, obviously both of you guys are, artists or whatever, but do you find it that you guys are tougher on yourselves when you guys make music and you guys don't feel like this is like the right vibe, or the something that you guys don't really like, are not attracted to, or you guys don't feel like you guys are connected to that? I'm just wondering. I'm trying to understand this, the whole music thing.
Understand your question.
So pretty much, I know it's a ridiculous question, but if you guys don't find a connection to the instrumentals or the music that you guys are writing, you said you just toss it away, you just go on.
Yeah.
Do you guys find that you guys do that quite a bit, and then finally the right one finally comes, and then you guys are like, yes, this is the one that I've been looking for? Or even if you guys put out music that you guys are not really feeling that much, do you guys still like damn, I could have done better kind of thing?
Well,
The
way that you posed the question earlier, like if there's like a beat and say like I can't come up with anything for it, like I'm always trying to challenge myself. So like if I can't come up with anything for it, I'm like, oh damn, like am I not as good as an artist to like be able to mold myself or like expand myself to this like ability to create something for this beat? But at this point, it's like I know myself enough that like if a beat doesn't work, fuck it, let's go to the next beat.
Yeah.
And like there's beats that just like work for your style.
Right. Exactly.
Do you relate?
Or do I what?
Do you relate?
I relate. Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't relate at all.
He's not even listening.
He's not even listening.
I swear.
He's just looking at you, smiling.
No.
Yeah.
I completely like relate with. I'm like, I get so in my head about everything all the time.
Oh, I
music.
know.
It's so bad. Yeah.
I know.
Tell me this, right? We're gonna bring this up.
Hell yeah, go ahead.
I made a song recently.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was one of my most powerful vibe songs I've ever made. I sent it to Mo, right? I'm like, hey, let me know what you think. Messaged me back 10 seconds later, says, "Sounds good, dog." I'm like, bro, you didn't even fucking listen to it.
How are you gonna respond 10 seconds later?
You gotta wait like 3
on.
minutes.
You gotta at least listen to the song.
I don't have to. All right, and I feel like you guys are both attacking me, but let me defend myself. All right. All right, let me defend myself.
The floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't stop laughing. So I was literally on my phone doing nothing, had my headphones on. He sends me the song. I play it, right? And I knew what the song was about. And you even questioned me about the song. And I told you exactly what the song was about. It was about, do you want me to say what it was about?
It
was about his dad. And I knew exactly what he was talking about. And I said to him, yeah, sounds good, dog. I was doing nothing. I was literally just, I got up, I had the song, I played it, and then I was like, sounds good.
I'll add 10 seconds onto it.
But that's the same thing he did when we were listening to her song. The second one you played, I can't remember the name of
Pegasus.
it. Yeah, as soon as the guitar started going, he was like, I like this one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was literally 5 seconds into the song.
Got you.
It doesn't take much.
Even
It's
though
like
you
either
should-
it hits or it doesn't. The first 5.
I am-
10
yeah.
seconds.
The first seconds were super important.
100. I will say this though. I am more inclined to, I like R&B. I like the way you rap and you do your music. I don't
I
like
haven't rapped in years.
the way you sing or whatever you know, the pop music
Pop
that
rap.
you make,
Pop
pop
rap.
rap or whatever that you
Yeah,
do,
we can call
Hip
it,
right?
hop.
yeah.
Hip hop.
Well, yeah,
Hip hop.
Hip-hop.
Dude, that's a new thing. Hip hop.
Okay, so this
Come on, man.
it works.
the Justin
It does.
Bieber music that he makes, and you know,
Justin Bieber,
So-
dude.
I am within the first 10 to 30 seconds. I know for a fact I like this music. I don't like this music. It can be about rock. It can be about Japanese rap. It can be about Indian music. It can be anything it is. I know. I'm not one for example, the new Little Uzi Vert song, Rock or whatever it is.
I don't listen to that shit.
The one where he does that
Yeah,
dance.
the dance or whatever. Don't like it. I don't. I just.
You know what I'm talking about?
I just want to rock.
I just want to rock. I just like it's like okay, where's the soul? Where's the? There's no meat to it. It's just a bone, but
I feel
there's
like when
no
it comes
meat.
to that
There's-
level, there is no soul.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
when you
it-
get to that level, there's no
it-
soul in your music.
it loses me, man. I don't like that.
What's that Sam dude?
Okay.
Sam, these big singer, famous guy.
Sam.
Sam something, whatever.
Sam Smith,
Is that? I don't know.
Hunt?
Sam Hunt.
I don't know. But they had a concert of him, and he came out dressed in like
The Satan outfit.
Yes,
You talking about
yes,
that?
yes,
Oh.
yes. And they showed a video from where. Maybe his name isn't Sam.
Illuminati
I don't know.
stuff.
But when he
We're getting so
started,
off topic right
when he
now.
started, he had this beautiful, soulful freaking sound to him, and then like they showed a clip of him on stage singing in front of like 1,000 people or something like that, and he was wearing like.
The devil stuff?
He was wearing like a dress, some rhinestone dress or something with devil horns and like all this crazy stuff. Like,
That must have been Sam Smith or something.
It's Sam Smith, man.
That
Is it?
Sam Smith.
Yeah.
yeah, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude,
Well,
this
it's
is what happens to people when.
They make it big. You mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Fair
So
enough.
They take the soul out. So
Okay,
yes, Chet,
any-
it did have something to do with what we were
anyway,
talking about.
You have soul.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. That's fantastic.
Oh my! How many songs would you say you have out anyway?
I mean, I only got 3 out that I've released, but there's like other songs with other artists that I've made out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where can people find those?
On all streaming platforms. I mean, Spotify is my go-to, but you can go on YouTube, Deezer, Apple Music, Tidal.
Everything.
Everywhere.
Use DistroKid.
Yeah.
Distros. I transferred over from TuneCore. TuneCore is awful.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The IRS tapped into it. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did talk about that. He was losing some monies,
I didn't pay taxes on my music in 10 years, and they came after it.
and they took his monies.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It was
That's fucked up.
You know, because me and him were actually talking like something different than music. He goes, "What do I do?" I'm like, "Got a business manager. That's what you do." I had another question for you. You collab with other artists.
Yeah.
Are you? Because in Maine we have a thing, and we've talked about it. Maybe if you heard it or not, but a lot of people don't like working with each other.
They
And-
don't?
In Maine?
In
Maine.
when it comes to the rap scene, they don't like working with each other. But we're trying to change that on the podcast. We're trying to get more people to collab instead of become competition. So when you have artists that reach out to you, like, do you vet them or do you say absolutely? Do they send you something that you like, or how does that process goes?
Yeah, so it really depends what they got going on. Like, again, like if I'm not vibing with it, I'm not sure if I can sing on it necessarily.
You gotta hold your brand.
Yeah, you gotta hold the brand. You gotta stay true to like what you represent. And if somebody comes to me and they're doing, I don't know, country. I mean,
You couldn't rip up a country song?
I mean, I probably could.
That'd be fire.
I mean, you know, I
Country
really
song with her
depends.
vocals in the back?
That'd be fire.
God.
I actually kind of do like country. It depends what you come with.
Yeah.
Because there's some people that are like, they say that they're artists, but they're just like, they really just like, it's just like, they just should not do it.
Out of the people
No,
that you have collabed with, who would you say was your favorite?
Oh.
Or your favorite song that you've done with someone else?
That's a very
How about that one?
dangerous-
How about that? All right,
dangerous.
What's your...
You trying to get her to single people out?
No, I don't want you to single people out. Sorry, you don't have to single nobody out. But out of all the songs you've done with other people...
Oh my God. Okay, so it's not out right now, but it's called Not Right Now. His name is Jordan Bickey. He's like a super phenomenal musician, multi-instrumentalist, not a producer, but like he writes his own songs. And that, I would have to say that's like my most favorite song that I've collaborated on with anybody, because I was able to tap into like my vocal range that I haven't been able to use before. So I don't know when that's coming out, but
That's exciting though.
Jordan,
Shout out.
let us know.
That's amazing. Because I moved back from Florida like almost a year ago now. I won't say just moved back. I'm trying to get out of that habit.
I want you to look at me when you say this. Look at me.
Well, okay, because
Look at
last
me.
time you got insecure.
Yeah. I'm your main side piece. I know it.
So I can't. So when I was out in Florida, there was reasons I moved away from Maine for like 2 years. So I tried to cut myself off from Maine for a while. I came back, and when I first heard of you, it was something to do with one of the shows that you were throwing, and it was like you were wearing white and something. It was like a couple months ago.
Oh, okay, that was at Space, yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly where it was. How did all that like come into play, and how did it go? And
So, his name is Peter McLaughlin, and he's been super supportive of me ever since I started. And so there was an opportunity at Space to come and perform and bring on some other folks. And so this was probably like the biggest band that I've ever gotten together. But we rehearsed for like maybe like 2 months or like a month before that. And we got Navadice Media coming through to film all that stuff. That's why it's like super epic, super high def, super awesome quality. And we had DJ Matt Perry doing the cueing the drums. We had Jordan Bickey on the guitar. We had Mesa Schubeck on the keys, Bill Giordano, and my sister on the backup vocals. And yeah, that was like
a whole group effort.
That was
That's
like
crazy.
the biggest show that I've thrown. That was like a headlining show, and like a good amount of people showed up.
A lot of people showed up from what I saw.
A lot of people showed up. It was pretty epic. It was super nerve wracking because like you have all those cameras on you, like you're trying not to fuck up.
But that's awesome though. The quality you're putting out, like you have so much content just from that one show
Just
too.
from that one show is great. You know, I can relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So, yeah, I
that's
appreciate
perfect.
that.
That's perfect. I'm trying to get Mo to make music.
Oh yeah. Get
Every
into
time I
it.
say that on this, the guest always says, "Oh,
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Really? I can't sing. I can't rap. I can't do any of that.
You
He
can't
just
sing, can't rap. Okay.
no.
I believe in him. He doesn't believe in himself."
I do. I will
believe
say
in it.
about this that I'm more musically
do.
inclined.
Yeah.
So I would say that I probably have an ear for music. Like I can tell.
okay.
I'm like, yo, that person sounds fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like you, as soon as I heard that pick, I was like, oh, love it. Like I just kind of know, and you know, I try to give him praise all the time, but he always just thinks it's negative, but it's not.
I like all
know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
all your music.
I hate
when
my
I
music.
dude, when I first met you and I found out that you rapped,
world.
I looked you up on YouTube, and that song you did in like 2014, I think it was.
Oh god.
Iced out.
Yes, dude, I
was
love that.
That was not 2014.
Last one, Quentin.
What was it? What,
I'm just
what year
naming
was
all
it?
your songs, by the way.
I don't
You
know.
were wearing like a red striped polo, talking about your watch or some shit.
It was blue. And
Was it blue?
It was iced out. That's
Yeah, dude, I love that.
Enough about me.
I loved that song.
Who
I'm just
cares?
saying.
So-
I hate that song.
I love it.
We touched on this before you came on the
It's a good
podcast,
song.
but I want to rehash it again. But you're born and raised in Maine,
Yeah.
and your parents are immigrants.
Yes, my dad's Congolese, my mom's Kenyan.
Perfect. Were they very influential in you doing music? Would you say?
My dad was in the 90s. I mean, when they came over here, he was a dancer. He was a traditional African dancer with modeling off those. I don't know if you know the African Museum. They have the masks there, owned by Oscar Mokeme. And he would go around wearing the masks and dancing in them and stuff. And he was hot shit back then.
This was in Maine?
This was in Maine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was
Awesome.
like the first time Mainers of any have
Had
ever
seen something like
seen
that?
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Whoa, what is this?"
Yeah, that's awesome.
So he was definitely influential on the music part. And I originally went to school to be a nurse for like 2.5 years, but then that kind of fell through. And
Wait, why are you laughing?
they were super supportive.
They're not laughing at you. I
I'm not.
promise.
I'm
What is
not.
happening?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you because all my friends who are the African girls, they always go to school for nursing, medical assistant. The African
Yeah.
parents always push this. My mom did the same exact thing.
Is that true?
That's just a trend amongst us. I
You wouldn't
guess.
know anything about it.
Sorry.
No,
I feel like women in general just go for those
Okay.
types of things. Like,
And
No,
keep
no,
going-
no,
hold
no,
on.
no.
Keep going with your story.
I was just gonna say they were supportive, influential enough to be supportive in my music career to drop off nursing and
See, that's the
doing
biggest
music.
piece. That's the biggest piece because of a lot of like my parents are always like they're so like get a regular job.
yeah.
They don't see my parents don't see the life outside of a regular like 9 to 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Which
definitely.
a creative person obviously has. So you're saying that they were super supportive of you leaving that line of work and
It
following
was-
your dream.
It was definitely scary, but at that point, it's like I tried everything. Like I
Yeah.
went to school, I got all my prerequisites, I applied to USM. I would have had to be on like a 2-year waiting list. I wasn't about to go to Fort Kent. I wasn't about to leave the state. So I'm like, you know what?
There's a waiting list for that?
yeah.
There was at
Really?
the time. I don't know if there still is right now, but
Yeah.
I did
Makes
the
you
bridge
wonder after the
program.
whole pandemic because a lot of people were out of work and a lot of people didn't want to go back. So
A lot of things changed after the whole
Yeah.
pandemic, but yeah, before there used to be a 2-year waiting list. I knew a lot of Somali girls who same thing, nursing program, SMCC, transferring to USM, doing a nursing program was a 2-year wait,
Where's Fort Kent?
all the way
by
up
the
north.
Canadian border. Yeah.
Oh, like deep.
Yeah.
It's literally right
Boonies.
on, like, the border police are right there.
So you didn't want to go up there because you wanted to stay around like family and stuff. Yeah.
Fort Kent is also
It's like 6 hours from here.
it's
Yeah.
so far.
how about Machias? You didn't want to go to Machias or anything like that?
Are these schools
University
that
of
we're talking
yeah, this is
Yeah, these
University of
schools.
Machias,
Oh, I didn't even like know about that.
Presque Isle, University of Presque Isle, UNE. It's a lot of schools that
Yeah, I think like at the time that was just like the only school that was like, yeah, you apply, like you'll get in. Period.
Yeah.
Was so when you, what made you really finally were just like, you know what, I want to follow my dream, and just like
I'm gonna pursue music.
I want to pursue music.
So yeah, this was like back in 2018. So after like the whole nursing thing, I was like, damn, like what the heck is going on? Like I was a part of this cover band called Dream Runner with like a bunch of middle-aged men plus and it just like
That
it
sounds
wasn't-
fantastic.
it wa-
That sounds fantastic.
I've got postcards and everything. Like there might be videos around, but like
Oh my
hopefully that doesn't get
God.
out. So yeah, I was
You
doing
say
the
hopefully
cover
it doesn't
band.
get out?
Hopefully it doesn't get out. It might.
Now people are gonna go
But
search.
You're gonna start
You
searching.
said the
it.
name
Oh, you
and
don't.
everything.
You don't want people to see it.
I mean, you can go see it. You know,
Yeah.
you'll see the growth and stuff. But I mean, it's just like not my sexiest era.
Oh, I see.
It's a past era.
It's a past era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody starts somewhere.
I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
I'm
Absolutely.
so interested in how you got in this band. I want to know.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is there a crazy story behind this?
It's not that crazy, but like, so my ex-boyfriend at the time, it was his graduation party, and his mom was like, "Oh yeah, like I hired these people to like come and perform, and like they wanted like a singer or whatever." And so I'm like, "Okay," and so they invited me up to like come and sing, and the dude's like, "Yeah, like his name's George." He's like, "Yeah, you know, actually we've like been looking for a singer, like if you want to come and like sing with us." I was like, "Sure, yeah, music related,
Yeah.
get like a couple bucks on the side, like why not?" Got to put in those 10,000 hours.
Hell yes.
So,
Hell yeah. Hell
right.
yeah.
Right. And so I did the cover band and I was like, okay, this isn't working. Did the nursing school. This wasn't working. I'm seeing like all these other artists, especially independent artists, like make it. And I was on the website AWOL and I was like, oh, damn, like if they can do it, I can do it. Like, what do I have to do? God.
Yeah.
And so my first instinct was like, okay, find open mic nights and just start performing. And then after that, met different people. They were asking me to come perform for them. I started off at OLS, One Longfellow Square, and then I ended up, I forget where else I ended up, but I was just performing around. I performed at Space. I performed in the city center, that the square, Portland Square.
Monument
Outside?
Square?
Monument
Monument
Square?
Square,
Yeah, Monument
outside
Square, yep.
Monument Square, and then eventually I got invited to perform at State Theater, Merrill Auditorium,
Oh, that's awesome.
all those places.
Where's your favorite place to perform in Maine? And have you been outside of Maine to perform?
I was actually at last year I performed in Fredericton, New Brunswick in Canada. That was
Oh,
like
wow.
my first like
Wow.
international gig. I was like,
That's
oh my
awesome.
God.
That's
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
But like a favorite place to perform? Oh God, I'd have to think about that. Wherever has good sound.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
How was State Theater? Because I love seeing shows at State
State Theater was magnificent.
Yeah, it's a beautiful theater.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's a beautiful theater. At that time, I performed during COVID, so there was nobody there. It was an empty theater. It was just the camera crew, the audio people, and my band. And
So that was for like a stream?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
for the Conclave stream.
Okay.
At the time, I don't think they're around anymore, but it's up there if you look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
that's awesome.
I guess with
Yeah.
the stage thing that you just asked, it's like there's for a performer when she said sound.
Mhm.
So some places you want to, as a singer, you want to have in-ear monitors, and some places you don't, because it all depends on what the people are hearing is different from what you're hearing on the stage.
Wasn't there a problem with something that you were doing in Tampa like a couple of years ago or a year ago where you could like cancel the show or something?
the Bucks halftime
Yeah.
tailgate? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was awful.
Because of the sound or
The
something?
sound.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
The Bucks halftime tailgate. Where were you performing?
So there was a big tailgate halftime show at the Bucks game in Florida, and I went to perform at it, and I couldn't hear myself.
Wait, this was in like a football stadium type
Yeah,
thing?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, yeah.
Outside of it, yeah. They wouldn't let me in.
He tried.
Yeah,
I
you
tried to
tried.
pay, they still said no.
Have you ever performed open mic at the North Star Cafe?
No, where's
Where is
that?
that?
Oh man, there used to be this cafe in Munjoy Hill, next to the Big Apple 7-Eleven.
Oh, I know what
Right?
you're talking about.
It was like a mediate sized cafe, and they used to always do like open mic, stand up, you know, a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And I've been there a few times, you know, grabbing a cup of coffee with friends, and then like, you know, people go up there and they sing and whatever. I don't know
They
if you
still
ever,
do that?
after the pandemic. I don't know.
Everything.
Everything
That's the thing, is
changed.
so many things didn't, like we were just talking about. I don't know if you ever performed at Empire. You performed at Empire
That
before?
was the start. That was my start.
It's one of my favorite places to perform. I love Empire, the upstairs venue. It's small. When people are in there, everyone's like right there.
It's cozy.
God, yeah.
They can't go sit in the back and hide away. No,
Yeah.
they are literally within 20 feet in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Do they
So-
still do music? Because I know they changed it to
I heard
comedy
they
or
like
whatever.
that's what they did like 3 years ago now. They changed it to just comedy or something. But they're saying now that they want to bring artists on to perform again.
Oh,
So I'm trying to get back
smart.
in there.
What's that other venue in Portland? It's like off of a main street. It's a smaller venue.
I don't know.
Where's Space at?
Space is on Congress Street. It's
like by the
right
police
next to-
station. The other one
Where's the?
starts with an A.
Oh, that one.
I think it starts with
That's
an
where
A.
Space is?
Or
No.
Not Aura.
Aura, yeah.
Aura.
Aura's big.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Aura's
not that big. Are you kidding?
It's bigger than most of the stages for sure. It's a nice.
It's pretty
stage.
large.
Is
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
It's got a top row and everything.
The downstairs or the upstairs?
Oh, it does have an upstairs. Yeah, but it's all like
performed
it's all
downstairs
close
before.
together though. Like
Yeah.
State Theater, you like the upstairs is like way back, and Aura's like everything's
Yeah.
like
I see what
right
you're
there.
saying.
It is.
That's
That's a
true.
nice venue.
I've
Have you
never been
played
in
there?
I've never been in the.
I've
State
played
Theater.
there, yeah, a couple
That's
times.
awesome.
Hell
Yeah.
The
The
sound
State
there is
Theater?
really good.
No, Aura.
Oh, you have played there
Yeah, a
on the
couple times.
stage. That's crazy.
No,
pretty epic.
not on the stage.
At the bar.
I mean, they have the downstairs. I don't know if you ever performed downstairs at Aura too, because they have.
Oh,
that-
they have it downstairs.
Yeah, but there's no like stage.
It's no stage.
No, yeah. I
Right.
don't even think I've been there.
No, it's
They had rap nights there.
a rap.
couple
Do they?
of
thing.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that old when I met you at that venue?
First of all,
You're gonna-
don't ever say old when you look at me and point at me. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
I want to see if you performed at this place once me and Mo's little chatter is over. Remember when you met me
I met you. Yeah, I did.
and you insulted me?
Yes, because I thought you were a toddler. But go ahead.
Where was that?
Off the bat.
This is our friendship.
Where was that? What was that? I
Where?
performed there a million times.
Studio 55.
It wasn't Studio 55 at the time.
Yeah, your Matt Perry.
Yeah.
He used to work. That's how I know him. He used to
Used to
work
work
there,
at
and I used to be
Studio
the
55.
bartender there.
Oh, okay.
Before it was Studio 55.
He would do Big Easy. It was the
Big Easy. Do you remember the Big Easy?
No, not at all.
But Studio 55, same thing. You were there and you performed that there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The same
uh,
exact place.
Camp Free night. They had a stage and we had a lot of artists that did performances there, stuff like that. Again, after the pandemic, everything changes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know.
It's wild. So what is your goal? What is your eventual goal? Like, what is something that you want to reach for? I know you said Whitney Houston is your North Star, your idol. So do you want to go to that type of level of fame and recognition? Is that the North Star?
I mean, that would be great. That would
Provide
definitely
for the
be great.
family. Everybody says this.
Ultimately, yeah, provide for the family. I mean, I've gotten to a point where like the fame isn't really necessary. I mean, I feel like it's also kind of comes with what I'm doing at the same time.
Mhm.
So if it happens, it happens. But ultimately, as long as I can make some shmoneys
Yeah.
and live my life comfortably on my music, then I'm happy.
Yeah, that's the main goal.
Yeah.
That's the main goal. I used to want to be a superstar back in the day. I have too much anxiety for that shit now. I just want to get money.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I think one of the best things in life is to have a dream and then that dream be able to make you a living. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's possible.
It
Absolutely. With today's technology and the way everything is, it's more attainable today than it was like 20 years ago.
Tell
I
me
would say.
about it.
Are you on TikTok?
Yes.
You post on TikTok a lot?
TikTok is brutal.
Oh, please tell me about it.
TikTok is just like brutal, like in the sense of like neglect.
It ruins your mind.
It's just so depressing at times.
Have you had viral videos on there?
I've gotten up to like 1,300 views or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so not yet.
So TikTok will forever ruin your mind. Just saying. And
I
I'm
think
not saying
social
it's a bad
media
thing.
in general does.
Let me give you a little thing. I'm not hating on TikTok. So
Hate on it.
I'm on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
I've had
He's a TikToker.
I have 316,000 followers on there, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
Big time.
at all. Follows on there doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I've had multiple viral videos on there, right? And everything's going good. And then TikTok will take your stuff and like put you at 200 views, for like 5 months sometimes.
Shut you
That's
down.
what I noticed.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not anything that you're doing wrong on there. It's just the app is awful.
Like,
when
why?
it comes
It
to
wants
that.
to make new people. So the
They don't want
algorithm,
every video to go viral.
they want certain videos to go viral. That's so if you use the songs. It's funny that you were talking about this, but somebody was actually explaining it to me. So they have all these new music that comes out.
Yeah.
If you use the sounds right to make your videos, the algorithm will push that out
Trending
there.
sounds.
Trending sound will push that out there more. And then if you're a new
It's
user,
hard with a musician.
it will
though.
push the new users compared to the old users. But then as soon as you become verified on TikTok, then it's just like you're on a highway, and then everything that you put out there will get as much traction as possible.
Only advice I can give you with TikTok is just keep posting on there consistently, because
Yeah.
eventually what the TikTok does is they're like, well, I want them to keep posting, so I'm gonna throw a viral video at them. Oh, we're gonna make this video that you
They
posted.
give you the carrot.
We're gonna blow it up, and it's gonna make you keep using it to keep other people on the app more.
Oh, okay.
So
Engagement, yeah.
I hate
Alright.
TikTok because it ruins my mind.
Did
You hate TikTok.
Did you see how
You're a
the
TikToker.
When I go a week and I have like 20 million views, bunch of YouTube channels are posting my video, and then all of a sudden I have 200 views on everything. You know how embarrassing that is?
Damn, that's hard.
That's embarrassing.
That is so embarrassing.
You know what's more embarrassing than
it
that?
takes away all my excitement, and all the wind in my sails is gone. It's over.
Yeah, everything you built.
Why
It's like,
why
what
are you
the
a
heck?
sailboat? Why don't you just get a motor in the back, like a nice
Get a
Cummins
yacht.
or a Mercury? You know what I'm saying? Come
don't-
on, we got technology now. I just took your joke and just ruined it.
Is that where do you push mostly? Are you mostly on Instagram, Facebook? Or?
I'm mostly on Instagram right now, but I'm trying to get my website up and running
Nice.
because you can't rely on these platforms because you never know. I mean, just a couple months ago, like I don't know if you remember, YouTube went down for a little bit.
Yeah, 24
It was
hours.
either YouTube or Instagram, like one of those.
I know Instagram does it pretty often.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you gotta I gotta get my website up and running, but I am on Instagram mostly.
Do you follow L.A. Russell?
I've heard good things about him.
You need to follow him. He
Yeah.
gives for independent artists. He sells all of his music through his website. He doesn't give it
Okay.
to any distributing company or anything.
Really?
Yeah, and he like makes a killing with it.
What?
And now you can like invest in his music and like crypto almost. It's weird. I'm not saying do all that. I don't know.
Is his stuff like on Spotify and stuff?
Yeah, he's on everything.
Oh, he's on
still
everything.
on everything, but he tries to sell his music for a long time through his website
okay.
first and stuff like that. So are you kind of going to use the website as like a everything about you all in one place type of
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah,
which is
definitely.
cool.
Get my email list going and stuff. Eventually get into NFTs. I think LA Russell does stuff like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
which is super
Hell-
cool. I feel it's like super lucrative, but
I don't do
know anything
NFTs.
about
I don't know
Are
anything
you
about
into
NFTs.
that? Are you into that stuff?
I want to get into it.
Oh, that's awesome! I love that stuff. He
You don't know what NFTs
sweet.
are?
No.
They're little like
Non-fungible
emojis
tokens.
almost.
You know what's funny?
That's- you buy and sell.
It's crypto.
It's crypto.
It's
Crypto.
yeah.
It's Ethereum.
Are you guys
ETH.
done? Are you guys done? Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Can I hold it in my hand?
No.
Then go yourselves. There's no
Hey,
way I'm
That's
gonna
a real
invest in
estate
that.
too. I've
There is, yeah.
digital real estate. I almost bought a place on digital, like it's like the metaverse in Portland.
Again, can I walk on it? Can I touch the grass? as the
No,
young
but it
people
goes
say?
up in value.
You know what goes up in value? Every time
Property.
I call my business manager and I'm just like, what do I need to do to make more money? Buy more apartments. Sounds good.
Buy
buy
more
that.
NFTs.
But nothing. You can't hate on money making money.
I
true.
I can hate on it because I have an old school mind. I'm not into this new stuff, you know, this NFTs and crypto and all that kind of stuff. It
don't blame
scares
you.
me, man, because you invest money into it,
That's what 401k
like
is.
Ethereum.
Ethereum, hey, it's.
Ethereum's
I think
Are
it's
you
just
a hot
invested in
one.
anything right now? Or are you
yeah,
kind of
I've got
preparing to?
Ethereum, I've got Dogecoin, I've got Bitcoin, I've got.
You got.
I was a big fan.
Do you have
of
an
those back in the
actual?
day.
I'm not. I know I have like a. Do you have one Bitcoin? Do you have a quarter of a Bitcoin, like a slice of a
Oh my
Bitcoin?
god, no! I've got like I don't even know what type of slice that is. It's the smallest slice.
That's what
You know
I'm
how
saying.
expensive
But it's a
Bitcoin is
slice.
right now? It's always expensive. It's actually really low right now. Bitcoin is.
I have a Bitcoin. I have one Bitcoin.
You have a
One
Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
Keep it.
Yeah.
You gonna loan me that, please?
Yeah.
I got
how
some-
much is
got
that
some big
worth?
stuff
One
coming.
Bitcoin.
One Bitcoin right now, I think it's like I don't know if it's
26?
20. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
26 what?
$1,000.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Bitcoin was at 62,000 at one point.
At one
Yeah.
point.
One Bitcoin.
Yeah, but
Yes.
when the drop happened, my business, my accountant guy hit me up and was just like, "Hey, I think we should invest in just one of these and just hold on to it."
Yeah, because it's gonna go back
And then
up.
he moved some money around and he bought it.
Same with Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
That's
I
the
mean?
thing though. Like I don't do any of that investment stuff, like the 401k, all that, like Roth IRA. All that goes through my account.
If
Yeah, but you
put-
do
all
it.
that.
You do it.
I
You just
pay-
have someone do it for you.
If you put
Have somebody do it for me.
$10,000 into Ethereum today, and
Are you
the next 10
pitching
years,
me this idea?
you will have like $300,000.
I have $300,000. I don't need that.
You don't want more money, dude?
More dollars.
Yeah.
You sound like my mom right now. Like she's like, but you get more money.
More money.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome that you're into that. That's crazy. NFTs, I don't know much about NFTs.
No, I don't know much about
More
it.
into
either.
crypto.
Yeah.
I know NFTs are fake
There's a lot of money in it, Mo.
because a
Fake.
bunch of people make NFTs and they all go
Dude, so
upside down.
you guys
Billy.
know who Gary Vee is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he does NFTs and he put out NFTs and like the first people who bought them, they like can go to his conferences and his shows and stuff for like VIP access, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to pay for my studio time in ETH when I was in Florida. Ethereum.
Oh really?
I swear to God.
Oh, they
And
accept
Bitcoin
that there.
sometimes.
No way.
Yeah.
I think I've seen like one Bitcoin ATM.
mall. The mall?
Oh, is there one?
There's
at the
one in the mall.
There's one at the mall.
Yeah.
Oh, I
What, a
didn't see
Bitcoin
that.
machine?
Yeah.
There's one in Cumberland Farms in Yarmouth.
Oh, okay. I guess there's a
Hey.
bunch of them now.
In
Yeah.
the Cumbies.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not just
Not even a
Bitcoin.
Big Apple, nothing like.
It's not just Bitcoin. It's just a coin.
So you have a business mind.
Yeah, you know I'm working on it.
You're trying to get your monies up.
I'm trying to get my shmoney's up, man.
That's right.
I can't be living this type of lifestyle all my life.
What kind of lifestyle?
You know, it's really not a bad one, but
Are you gonna say the struggling artist lifestyle? Are you gonna say that?
like
Starving
not
artist?
even struggling, but like I have this like weird grandiose idea of like wanting to live an elitist type of lifestyle, but like not be like elitist.
Because
That was
Like,
awesome.
that's
You should have started doing the rock thing too.
I don't know how to do that. I refuse to do that. I'm too big for that. The whole couch is gonna shake. No, would you say that was invested in you by your parents?
Oh yeah, all big everything.
CNN, hire me. I'm a great interviewer.
Yes.
Whenever you guys are ready, just let me
You're not leaving
know.
Logically podcast.
I'm leaving.
You're stuck.
Leave. I'm going
I've made
straight
those-
to CNN.
I've made those
Don
contracts
Lemon,
yet, but they're
move
coming.
over.
They
No,
just want the best things, the biggest things, the
Yes.
just the best of everything.
Well, the thing with a creative mind is, like we were saying earlier, with my parents, that they don't see past the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Someone with a creative
Yeah.
mind or a business mind, you have a business mind, you have businesses. It's you always want more. You always want more. You want the biggest. You want what you see on TV
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
yes, but
Literally.
again, for me, that was invested by my mom. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Growing up, we didn't have the most. You know, we didn't have a lot of money. So my mom would always like push, grind.
Yeah.
Get a nice house, get a white picket fence, get a nice car. You know, have a summer car, get a boat. Just work hard for everything. Do it the right way,
Right.
but try to like better your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of something that was instilled. I guess it was instilled in you too by your
Definitely. I
parents.
mean, I want things that like I don't even understand. I don't know if I like my dream car is a spaceship. I don't know if how that's gonna happen.
Yo, I don't mean to like.
She wants to
break
be a
it
space
you,
cadet.
but
Dude,
I don't know
But
where
like,
they sell
I
those
think
these days.
Elon is onto it.
Elon Musk is. I think Elon Musk is inventing something like that, where it like hovers above cars, and you're gonna be able to fly.
If
it.
we
That's coming
could.
out. That
Bro,
is.
like,
They're gonna have.
please.
I can't afford that insurance. I can't afford it now.
So it supposedly kind of looks like a helicopter, but it goes like above the.
Hover car.
Yeah, no, it really is.
It's a
They're
hover car.
making that.
I just think-
Futurama.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
the
I would,
Jetsons.
I
That
would
shit.
feel like that's like my favorite.
You
That's
watch
like
Jetsons?
my inspiration. I love the Jetsons.
Jetsons?
You know the Jetsons?
Of course.
Oh
I'm
my
a 90s
God.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was just like-
Wait, how old are you?
27.
26. Oh, okay.
Yeah. it's just a classic. It's just like so nostalgic and like just the aesthetic of like the futuristicness of it. Like I would feel like we would be where we are right now with the technology that we have like now, like there. Like we would be with the Jetsons. Like I don't understand all these like 2024 like whatever super special cars. It's like it's still a car on 4 wheels on the ground. Like I'm not impressed.
But think about it like this though.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna add to it. I'm just gonna add to it. Okay. 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Where were we? 1920s, right?
Okay. Yeah. 1920s.
The Model T.
1920s Model T, right? And then for 100 years, we've advanced this much. So now we have cars that don't even need an engine anymore. Just runs on electricity.
Have you seen some of these?
We're more close to Flintstone than we are closer to the Jetsons.
Isn't that funny? There's some of these like civilizations that like have been around where they have like, and I don't know if it's in like in America or Europe or whatever, but there's this like there's pictures of it where there's people driving in these like it's like a 1-wheel thing and like you're in the middle of it and like you're driving it. Like have you seen Men in Black?
Yeah.
There's a scene where I think Will Smith is like driving this like 1-wheel like thing. You have to see a picture of it.
Have you seen Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Do you remember the motorcycles? Get out of here, Mom.
I have to.
You gotta watch. I wanted those
I need a water
motorcycles
break.
so bad. I wanted those. I'm sorry, but they floated. They were floating and everything.
Oh, they were flowing over. Yeah.
It was crazy. I want one of those.
I think I feel like we are more advanced than we think we are, and I don't know whose fault it is, but
There is like hieroglyphics and stuff in Egypt that they found on walls of like people or other beings with weird shaped heads and stuff like that. Like it's crazy.
literally.
Yeah.
So you say 100 years ago? Where were we? Like
Thousands.
thousands of
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Closer to Christ. That's what it
Closer
was.
to Christ, we were.
Really
Because if you
random
really think
question.
about it, in our timeline, we're still more closer to
Yeah, it was-
to that era
Yeah, it
than we
was
are even
like
further away.
2,000 years ago, something like that.
But they did find these coils, these huge energy containers with coils wrapped around. So they're thinking those were batteries. They found that in Egypt, and they're like,
Yeah.
these people probably had energy,
Yeah.
Wow.
like battery operated energy. Like they had stuff like that because they keep finding these coils that it's weird
And how all the pyramid blocks, they're all
are so perfectly
they're all cut
cut.
at perfect 90-degree angles.
Yeah.
And the doorways of them, all 90-degree angles.
How did we
Yeah.
get here?
How did we get here?
This is
Her singing is gonna get us there.
Yes. It's a new technology. Music is a new
like the
technology.
third time. I'm like, where the fuck are we? Right now?
That's fantastic. All right. So in the near future, we're gonna jump.
Yeah.
Putting out more music,
Putting
I
out more
take it.
music. Yep.
doing shows.
So like right at this particular moment, so I'm actually performing tonight at Resurgam.
Oh, no way.
Shout it out. Yeah, hell yeah.
Come by Ocean Gateway if you guys aren't doing anything.
Where's
At 5.
Ocean Gateway?
It's like by the pier, like where the ferries take off.
Downtown? You mean Commercial
downtown,
Street?
like on
over
Commercial
there?
Street. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be performing there right now, but I kind of just want to focus on internet stuff.
Is
I've
that
been performing all
sorry?
these
Is that
years.
outside where you're performing
I think
tonight?
it's gonna be outside.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't
Cool.
rain.
I
that's cool.
really
I
hope
hope
after
so.
this
Beautiful
last
out
week.
right now. So
Yeah, it's been so moody these past couple of days, but I've just been performing for all these years, and I've been performing this music, but none of it's out. So I'm like, okay,
Right.
does
we
that
gotta
kind of
get
get
the
you
music out.
discouraged at all?
discouraged.
Like because it's not out yet, you know, and
It's-
people haven't had a chance to like see what you can do.
Yeah, it's definitely like, oh man, like why am I not where I want to be right now?
Right.
It's like, well, I mean, don't be too hard on yourself. Like you don't even have any music out yet, girl.
Yeah.
I think that show definitely set a bar for you too.
Oh, the show at Space.
The show at Space.
Oh, shit.
Because like that's all I was seeing online for a couple days, and I know you've done shows since then, but like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
the one that was really like standing out. Like
That was that was definitely like the most standout show I've done.
yeah.
So let me ask you this: when you go do a show, do you have any like pre-show rituals that you do? Is there like anything like specific that you might do every time before
Like
a show?
jumping jacks, play chess,
Like
or
right
something.
before the show.
Yeah, right before you go on. Like I don't know, take a
Oh,
shot.
God.
Like a
Do
shot,
something, yeah.
a little prayer.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
ritual.
yeah.
I think that's just the
Hip, hip,
pain.
dude.
That's a
Healer.
ritual. Anything you do nonstop is a ritual. You know.
Well, definitely like I prepare like maybe like a couple weeks before it, or like especially like the week before. Like I try and make sure like I'm eating super clean, I'm super hydrated, I'm meditating, nobody pisses me off, and just making sure I'm in like a really good headspace, because you don't want to take the day on stage.
Yeah, you don't want to bring the bad energy
You don't
up
want
on
to bring the
stage
bad
with you.
energy on stage. So when it comes to like right before the show, I'm just like, oh my God, please God, please, I don't want to fuck up, please. Just
Yeah.
hope this goes really well, please.
A lot of nerves.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, I get a lot of
nerves. And
nerves,
then
too.
just go on and just
It's different though. Once you're up there, it's like you're in it. And
You're in it.
You're in it, and you're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
there. Like I get nervous the first song when I perform, and then after that, it's like I'm
Yeah, it's like,
chilling
whew.
with everybody who's there. You know
I give
what I mean?
props to you guys who can do that and go up in front of a bunch of people and just sing. It's really
You ever
awesome.
forgot your lyrics?
Yes.
I
yeah.
did at my last show. My first song, and everyone thought I was joking. I literally forgot my lyrics to Iced Out. That was the thing.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh,
It's like,
wow,
why
dude.
I
is
got
this
him back
happening?
on track. I was like, iced out. Don't forget to say that.
No, that's happened to you.
It's
though?
like I think it's like the number one fear of humans is like singing in front of people.
yeah.
So it's pretty gnarly what we're doing. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how we're doing it.
Have
Yeah,
you
But we're
it's
doing it.
awesome.
No, I just drink. And I
have
get
you
some-
ever have you ever done like any kind of like public speaking or anything like that?
I did like a public speaking class,
That's so nerve wracking.
and that's about it.
Yeah,
But that's the thing is,
public
performing
speaking,
music
singing,
is-
anything like that is
public
nerve
speaking on
wracking.
steroids
Mm,
is when you're performing music because it's so scary, dude.
I know I'm big, but I'm not on steroids. You need to
I'm
relax
not
with
saying
these
you was on steroids.
antagonizing fucking questions. All right, buddy?
Damn,
All right?
passive aggressive.
I know that's our
I get
humor
real
though.
scared a couple times during each episode.
I'm gonna punch you. Whoa! No, that is definitely a scary thing, just to forget your lyrics or to forget what you're gonna say next. Wow.
Once
But
you're going,
literally,
you're
like
going.
you just gotta go up there and be like, this really is not that serious. Like my life isn't gonna end. Like people aren't gonna hate me. Like I'm not on E News. Like I'm not on CNN.
TMZ.
I'm not on TMZ. So like at this point in the career, it's like, hey, you know what? Put in those 10,000 hours. It's like a great practice zone. Like I'm so glad that we've gotten our start in Maine, because
Yeah.
like compared to going to like New York or LA, where like there's huge competition,
Saturated,
huge
too.
saturation, and a way bigger, I feel like, audience
Yeah,
too.
But those places have the biggest opportunity. Some would say.
it does, but with the competition, with just how much it is, that's the discouraging part. So
Yeah.
to make it in a place like that, you have to be like in it, and you have to be ready. And that's
you
the
have
thing
to know
is,
people.
starting in Maine, obviously, it's not a huge, like, not to think it's a competition, but obviously for everyone searching that top spot when it comes to.
Yeah, it seems like it would definitely be better to start off like somewhere smaller, kind of make it big out there, and then move when you've already got like a fan base, you know?
Yeah, start small. Like
Yeah.
Maine is a great place, because if artists do come, or like when artists do come and they're like, oh, who's like up and popping right now?
Openers.
Yeah, openers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you'll probably pop up. I'll probably pop up
Mm.
Yeah.
because there isn't like fucking 50,000 people trying to
Do the same thing.
do the same exact thing. So
For real. I will
yeah.
say there's a lot of people making music. Since I've been back in Maine,
Yeah.
like I've noticed there's a lot more people making music.
Yeah, there's definitely more people coming up in the scene, but I kind of keep my head in the sand. So I
I'm
don't
going to
know
put
who
you on
those
the
people
spot
are.
real quick because I've been wanting to ask you this.
Yeah.
Why haven't you followed me back?
Oh my god!
Jesus. Let's take a sip of this water.
I was thinking that earlier. I was like, should I ask before? Or should
You damaged his ego. If you guys didn't
got real
catch that,
sad.
his ego has been
I got
damaged.
This is
real
really
sad
good.
about it.
I'm glad.
Honestly, I don't know. I just like went through this phase of like unfollowing people and
Yeah.
just trying to like focus on myself and creating like a world for myself.
And you're not in it.
And and like certain like artists in the scene or whatever, like I've just like unfollowed. But I haven't followed you and then unfollowed you. So
Yeah, that would hurt a little more.
So there's we're all changing. We're all going through waves. So you know.
Wow, this is the biggest. This is the biggest way
phase.
to let you down slowly.
No,
this is
that was the people
fantastic.
I do, but I get it though, because like it's like on TikTok, there's certain things that it's all about algorithm.
I don't
and stuff
follow
like
you.
that. I like what? It's you want to see things that are relevant to you at all times.
Yeah, totally.
For some reason, my algorithms that I always get into are cats. So apparently,
Cats.
I'm a big cat guy. I guess.
Okay, do you have a cat?
I have 2 cats.
Oh,
Because he is a big cat guy.
That's right. I love cats. You like cats?
Cats, yeah.
Cats are dope.
I hate cats, dude. I hate them.
Cats are amazing.
What
No,
have
they're not.
they
They don't have
done to
souls.
you?
They're pricks.
They don't have souls.
Because some cats are the devils. I will say that.
That's true.
But there's a lot of cats that are cool. Like my cats, bro. Like
The cats that don't
without
like
me,
black
they
people.
feel like nothing. Huh?
The cats that don't like black people.
Well, that's
The cats that hiss at me,
that's
right?
Stitch.
Oh,
Lilo is just scared of
damn.
everyone. But Stitch, yeah, she I think
You
she
have
is
a cats named Stitch and Lilo.
Lilo and Stitch.
I
yeah.
had we had like 5 cats at one point.
Yeah.
And one of them was named Stitch and one of them was named Lilo.
No way. I thought I was the originator of that, but I guess
So now
not.
you should follow him, right?
Now I will. Now that we've met in person, like flesh to flesh. Now it's different.
My pale flesh.
You are turning red.
Flesh to flesh.
Flesh to flesh.
He,
Well, I'm
he does
always
look a little red.
I'm sweating. I'm
He
It's
looks
not
a
even
little
that
pink.
hot.
He's a
I'm
little pink.
sweating
The breeze
right
is
now.
coming in.
It feels
No,
good.
it
right?
does feel
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It
Well, I
does
might
feel
be
nice.
a little red right now. I asked why she wasn't
Oh,
following.
my little red rooster.
Cloud me,
Your,
okay?
your neck is so red. Your neck is so red.
It always gets red.
Leave our little red rooster alone. God.
I've been wanting to ask you that though. It was just I knew there was something to it. I knew it wasn't for a reason. There's another person I know that supports you like crazy.
Yeah.
And you never follow them back. So I knew there was a method to it. I knew there was a reason for it. I'm not gonna say it on the thing.
Say it.
Honestly, I don't know if there's a method, but you know,
Can you say it's
The
a method
moods are
so I feel a
changing.
little better about myself right
there's
No.
You'll see me. I'll come follow you when I get back home,
Nah.
and then I'll
Do
probably
not- do
unfollow
not-
you by the end of the week.
Do not follow him. No. No follow. No follow.
need.
now? Follows me and then tomorrow unfollows.
Unfollow.
I'm gonna check it every day.
That's fantastic.
Damn,
I've
I
been waiting
appreciate
so
that
long to ask
question.
that. That's great.
Hey,
good.
we should end it on that note, huh?
I got one last.
No.
I got one last question for you. What would be the message from your music that you want people to?
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
What
God.
was the message?
Yeah, like a message from your
Damn.
music that you want people to extract.
You're gonna be fired. You just might have saved a job just then.
The termination papers are coming in, huh?
That's a good question.
They're gonna fax those over in a bit.
That is a good question.
I already forgot it. Okay, no.
What is the
Damn.
message?
What's
What
the
is a message
message
that, from your
my
music that
music?
you would like people to take back, like after listening to you?
Ooh, that's a good mess. That's a good
Love.
question.
Like, what do you believe in pushing?
Yeah, what is your message in your music?
Personal preference, not what other people might think. What do you believe?
I
in?
guess just being self-conscious of your emotions and like your internal environment,
Yeah.
and understanding the influences that can be around that can infiltrate who you are, like authentically,
Right.
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
just staying authentic to who you are.
Mm.
Because none of the music is out right now, but when it does come out, you'll understand.
You have
I
an
have a
idea
song.
when everything's coming out? You said you have a lot of music that you just haven't released.
Stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned. The music that I've been self-producing is definitely going to come out sooner than later. And then the music that I've been performing throughout these past couple of years are probably going to come out like definitely later. Oh, okay. Keep your eye on Halloween and Thanksgiving. That's all I
All
can say.
right.
All right.
All right.
There you go. See that? Yeah. No, that's all, wait. So you can say okay. Are they songs? Or
They're
the
songs.
Announcement? Okay, so songs.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Songs, music.
So Halloween
videos
and
and stuff.
Thanksgiving.
Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Halloween is
Of this year.
our year.
Of this year, yeah.
Of the
Okay.
show
Yeah.
is
1 year.
October.
1
of the
year.
show.
1 year of the whole show, like playing.
Our
Going?
show,
doing the
yeah,
thing?
of it
Wow.
October
being.
20.
We're like 8 months in now,
Yeah.
or something. I'm bad with months.
I know
Oh
you are.
man, okay.
I'm here for you, baby.
Gotta do a
I
1 year celebration.
love it.
Oh man. So to end it off, is there anything you want to say or plug your Instagram? Obviously.
Okay, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Angelikah Fahray. Angelikah.com is coming up. We're going to have a merch drop soon of... Actually, I have some very nice fragrance here. I don't
no
know.
way.
You guys like fruits and tangerine and stuff?
Yes, love them.
It's like
This is gonna
it's
be
a little
outer.
Tangerine
feminine.
Ginger. This candle you're smelling right now.
Oh, okay, sweet. Perfect.
Oh my God.
Perfect. It's very tangerine.
And then you
and-
rub it on your neck.
You rub it on your neck, rub it on your arm, rub it on your wrist.
Is this like an essential?
is your
Is this like an essential oil,
It's
or
like
is it just perfume?
it's oils. Yeah, it's fragrance oils and essential oils.
Very
You
common.
made it. You made this yourself.
I made it myself.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Do you
I
have
got
an
the whole
Instagram
thing.
for it and stuff? Did you
I
start
don't
a
have
business
an
for it?
I don't have an Instagram for it, but like I bring it to my shows and sell it to people. But this is called Catch Me Outside fragrance.
Oh, that's
If you want to
awesome.
smell like tangerine and then vanilla throughout the day.
That is awesome.
That's
Yeah, it
fantastic.
smells real good.
Make an Instagram for that and just
will.
that's business right there.
She's already put it on.
Right? It's as easy
You were
as
wearing that when you came in here.
I take the
I
candle wax and
was.
Yeah.
start
Did you
pouring it
smell
on myself.
something?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good,
Did.
good. It works.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the first review right there.
Well, thank you for coming on today.
Thank
It was nice to
you.
finally meet you. I'll be
Yeah.
watching my followers tonight, and I will be watching it tomorrow too to see if it's unfollowed.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll be
figure it-
playing that game.
He's gonna be
I'll
doing.
lose.
He's gonna be doing push-ups, and he's gonna be like, "She unfold." That's what he's gonna be doing.
No, that's great. You have a great story, and I wish you the best of luck with everything.
You
keep
too,
going.
Harley. Thanks.
Just keep grinding. So,
Hey, same to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I won't. but-
Okay. Well,
well, thank you everyone for tuning in for.
Oh, for
this
God's sakes, come on, man,
this
give it
week's
some
episode.
love.
Tuko Pomoja.
Logically Podcast. Tune in every single Monday. Hit that subscribe button and also turn those notifications on too so you don't miss an episode. And we will see you guys next Monday.
Take it easy, y'all.